How do anthropologists define and measure abstract power? Imagine trying to understand how influence works without anyone holding a badge or wielding a weapon. That's what anthropologists aim to do when they look at abstract power. It's all about the unseen forces that shape how people act, believe, and make choices in society. Instead of physical strength or formal authority, this kind of power flows through symbols, social norms, and shared ideas. It's like the invisible hand guiding social interactions and decisions. Anthropologists see abstract power as relational and constantly changing. It's not owned by one person or group but circulates through social networks and cultural practices. Think about how a community respects a leader not because they have a badge but because of the respect they inspire through words, rituals, or traditions. Michel Foucault, a famous thinker, described power as a set of actions that move through social spaces, not just something held by a single person. Power is exercised through everyday things like language, ceremonies, or laws, making it spread across many people and institutions. To understand and measure this kind of power, anthropologists use methods that focus on social and cultural clues. They spend time observing communities to see who influences decisions and how leadership is recognized. They talk to people directly, collecting stories that reveal who feels legitimate or resistant to authority. They analyze symbols, like titles or rituals, that carry meaning and reinforce social hierarchies. They also map relationships between individuals and groups to see how influence flows. Looking at formal rules and institutions helps reveal how power is embedded in laws and organizational structures. A key part of understanding abstract power is recognizing its symbolic nature. It's about shared meanings and values that shape how people see their social world. Power isn't just about actions, but also about how people feel about their roles and responsibilities. For example, a person might follow a leader because they believe in their legitimacy, not because they fear physical punishment. In political and economic settings, this kind of power influences leadership, social order, and economic relations. It shapes who is trusted, who makes decisions, and how resources are distributed. In economic anthropology, power can be seen in how labor and wealth are controlled, but it's also about how identities and beliefs influence economic choices. In political anthropology, power often operates through kinship, community consensus, or state authority, but always with a symbolic layer that makes authority feel right or justified. Power can be resisted or challenged through cultural practices, protests, or alternative narratives, showing that it's never fixed or absolute. So, when anthropologists talk about measuring abstract power, they're really looking at how influence is woven into everyday life. They focus on social interactions, symbols, and shared beliefs that keep power alive or challenge it. It's a way of understanding how societies stay organized and how individuals find their place within those systems. This approach helps us see that power is not just about control but also about the meanings and relationships that make social life possible.